Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. For access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hey everyone, checking in on the markets. So we have some bearish after hours going on with Trump trade war headline risk as usual. So we had 4 strong days in a row closing up at the high of the day. We knew consolidation was coming sooner rather than later. And we're now looking to pull back and fill some of these gaps. So looking at what SPY is doing after hours, let's look at the hourly time frame. So significant pullback. We knew we were overbought. We are cooling off levels. Look at the double top that formed. 279.01, 279.01 after, right at the close after hours, and then a clear bear break. So anybody going short when the higher low on the hourly was lost here at 278.08, very quick gains, and of course all happening after hours. But you look at the 4-hour chart, this is no biggie whatsoever at this point. We could pull back on this 4-hour time frame to the low 275s before the bulls would start to say, time for the bulls to show up now. So I'm not really concerned about this changing much in terms of trend. It is just accelerating the needed consolidation, in my opinion. And it's another reason why, especially in this administration, I do not like holding overnight, and I very rarely do it because of that headline risk where there's absolutely zero sign of any weakness. And then, of course, the big time dump in response. So the weekly time frame gave the bulls gave themselves cushion. We have the higher high now. So anything above 268.49 keeps the bulls in full control on this weekly time frame. So we have 4% to work with where we can pull back and still be in a long-term weekly uptrend. IWM got the new all-time high today. Didn't break it by a bunch, but we did break it and pulled back notably as well. So again, lead market, maybe that was a little bit of a clue where we pulled back pretty significantly on IWM and the consolidation very clearly started. Not the case for SPY, but here we are after hours playing catch-up. And again, we're just looking for healthy consolidation. For IWM, we've been running so strong that the daily chart hasn't even established a higher low since back here at 161.89. So anything above that level keeps the bulls in full control and in an uptrend. So we have a lot of space to work with where we can pull back and still be extremely strong. There's our weekly higher low, and that's a lot of space to work with. QQQ on the daily, all-time high was 177.98, and we pulled back from that level by about 26 cents shy. So double top rejection at this point. We're likely to pull back a little bit. Ideal scenario for the bulls in this kind of setup is a cup and handle pattern. Left side of resistance, healthy consolidation, inability to break the left side of resistance on the first attempt, healthy consolidation into a handle pattern, and then a breakout to a new all-time high. That's a pattern we'll be watching. Bulls want to see a bull flag on the daily if that's going to be likely, and can't see too much of a bearish reaction to this news tomorrow if that's going to be the case. Weekly chart could be in equilibrium. If we reject here and pull back significantly, we're going to look for a tightening range with our high, low, lower high. If it's not a bull flag for a cup and handle and we pull back significantly to the 173 range, we'll look for a higher low and a daily equilibrium to form on the tech sector. And we also have earnings to be watching out for in the next few weeks. So a reminder again, the financial sector earnings get into full swing really Thursday, Friday to kick off earnings season. And we're going to see the financial sector react to that pretty significantly, in my opinion. VIX on the daily time frame, so a bullish reversal candlestick. So even though SPY closed at the high of the day, the volatility bulls saw a little bit of opportunity. It is a bullish reversal indecision candlestick. Bulls want to break 1321 tomorrow and see some follow through. And with the weakness we're seeing here after hours, I would expect a bull break of that level and some continuation on a bounce attempt. Did assume that the bulls were going to be able to hold at least the first time around 1122, this little weekly higher low, 1091, 1122, and now 1193. So we'll see if the bulls can hold that level and see at least a bit of follow through on the daily time frame. Daily trend is not going to change anytime soon. We need to see a lower high, higher low, higher high to try and change that daily trend. So that's not going to happen anytime soon. But overall, SPY bulls, we knew consolidation was coming. This is making it happen fairly rapidly. All RSI levels are now cooled off on all these sectors and all these high flyers. And really to gauge the bearish strength, I never look at after hours action. So I'm not looking at this and saying, you know, oh, where are we going to open tomorrow? Because I can just look tomorrow pre-market and prepare my game plan for the trading day and not miss anything. So that information is going to be there tomorrow. I don't really need to worry about what's going on right now because I'm not going to be trading after hours. The bottom line is I need to see what kind of volume the bears have once the bell rings. It's very easy to move the price in knee-jerk reactions on news after hours because it is so thinly traded. I need to see what happens when there's a lot of volume, a lot of market makers. Can the bears push the price down in that scenario? So it'll be interesting to see what happens once the bell rings, and we'll see how oversold we are or whether a bounce has gotten going. But we should have a support level to be going off of into tomorrow morning. And right now it's 276.60. We'll see if the bulls can hold that low and bounce a little bit overnight. Depends on what the futures markets do. I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in tomorrow. Have a good night.